Well, CES, the world's biggest technology trade show, begins next week, but due to COVID, it will be held online. Normally, Image Matrix tech editor Djuro said would have been in Las Vegas with more than 150,000 people. But of course, like everyone else this year, he'll be watching online. He joins me now live. Djuro, look, it just won't be the same, will it?
Danica, absolutely, it won't be the same. Having covered several on the ground in Las Vegas and a few remotely, you just don't get that hands-on experience. It's been going for more than 50 years, not all the time in Las Vegas, but it absolutely is huge. There is nothing bigger than it, and it's not open to the public, so you have to be part of the trade or the media, Danica, to actually take part in it. But it is a great hands-on event, and it takes several days to get through the place. You never see everything. It is absolutely incredible. If you love tech, it is an absolute dream. But we have to do it online now, and they could have just canned the whole thing, but I think they've done a really good job in making it feel like it's on again in person. And you do have to sign up and do press conferences and all those sorts of things online. So it's pretty exciting. Some things have happened, but I'm really looking forward to next week when it kicks off in earnest online.
Yeah, a bit different this year online, you said, but companies have already started sharing some of those announcements. What can you tell us?
Yeah, they certainly have, and this happens a lot during normal CES, but they've gone a little bit early, and Samsung went early, and TVs usually have little increments, but I found Samsung's TV announcement to be the best in years. And now one of the best things about it is they have a good little remote system. I really think it's the best going, but they've announced as part of their amazing system now a remote control that doesn't have to have those little AAA batteries. It's solar powered. So if you're forever trying to find little batteries for your remote control, it's something simple, but no one's really done it. And it's good to see that Samsung's done it. They've done enhanced LED backlighting, thousands of mini LEDs to make their LED screens look even better and compete with the world's best TVs in OLED. So they've really come out firing, Samsung, in 2021. Despite the fact we've got COVID and all that stuff happening, their TVs have been really impressive. Their launch by far was the best online. And we'll see the virtual stuff later in the week. But impressive stuff, including projectors and things like that. So I think Samsung, easily the best TV launch so far. There's more to come. Hisense as well. They are making 8K TVs affordable, and that's a great thing. So for around $7,000 Australian, you'll be able to pick up an 8K TV in 2021. And they're pretty good. They're a good brand in terms of making TVs affordable. But they have a far-field microphone system which has a hardwired switch. So you can talk to the TV to do things. They've got a faster response time with their interface as well. One of the frustrating things about bad TVs is they're very slow once you press a button and react. They've picked up the game with that, which is really good, but you can talk to the TV. Also, they've introduced KO to the Hisense televisions, which is really exciting to see because you really want the apps inside the TVs. Sony had theirs overnight as well, and I'll be looking at more of the other launches as the week goes on Sky News.
Yeah, great to see, and I love the idea of a solid power remote. Saves having to buy batteries all the time, Djuro. Now, what about the startups and Kickstarters? Will they be taking part?
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the best thing about it. Like, this is such a huge event. If you ever go there, you've got to go through all of Las Vegas to find the different little startups. And I've seen lots of them, and you've got to go to little rooms to find them in some of these booths. But the great thing is you can find them online. A few things I've seen already that have really tickled my fancy is the neural engine or the neural mouse. So instead of fully clicking a mouse button in gaming or other things, could you imagine a little glove, when you go to click your finger, just that impulse of trying to click your finger clicks the mouse. So you can be a few milliseconds ahead in gaming, but I could imagine that could be really handy in other sorts of situations. You know, there's all sorts of little devices like, you know, your swimming pool as well. You've got a robot that, you know, we've seen lots of pools that have robots underneath, but robots on top of the water, there's a new one there again this year that skims along and cleans up all your leaves, solar powered, so you don't have to worry about diving in and fixing those up. All those sorts of things, including the kitchen. You know, one of the other exciting things I found, and they've got a new model out, is this great little smart blender. You can take it on the train and make your favourite smoothies, all those sorts of things, and you can wash the entire spinning device and the blades separately to it. I think, and there's an app for it as well. And also, that's part of a smart kitchen. These are the sort of things you're going to see over the next week or so, and I'll be happy to bring them to you. But, Danica, there's so many exciting things, and if I can get one of those remotes for you, I'll try and pick one up. Your battery dramas will be solved.
Please do your very best, Djuro. I tell you what, anything that makes the kitchen or anything a bit easier suits me. So thank you so much. We can't wait to see what you have in store for us next week. Djuro Sen, thank you.